the wealthy, successful, money making traders. This is your trader's friend. Thank you for joining me for another video, guys. I'm so glad you can be here with me. And this morning, I want to talk to you about looking to trade reversals in harmony with your trend. And this morning, I am actually doing this in the bedroom because somebody says it sounds like I'm in the bathroom when I make videos. And I didn't really think about it, but I have really tall ceilings in the house. So usually where I record, the ceiling is really, really tall. It's tall in here, but it's not quite as tall. So hopefully um, the sound quality is a little bit better. But at any rate, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining me for another video. Now, guys, before you have the Euro JPY on the 15-minute time frame, and I'm also going to demonstrate other charts. But I went ahead and I took the time to mark the places that you want to look for your reversals. And your most effective reversals are going to come after the end of a trend. And since we are short-term traders, we are looking for reversals after the mini spike in price, or we're looking to buy after the mini dip in price. So considering that this is a downtrend, we're looking for opportunities to go in harmony with that trend. In situations like this, where you have a really strong bullish candle, little bit of rejection from the top, and then the bears just come in and dominate. This is what you're looking for in your price action. And in situations like this, where you have the bulls coming in strong and saying, hey, we have this, but they're not able to keep what it is they have now taken. So they've intercepted the ball, they're running the other way, but then the bears come back in and they get the ball and they've dominated again. Now, this is something that I want to remind you to look out for. Once you get a really good, strong move in the market, all you're going to do is get the chop. So the market will chop price like a food processor for literally hours a lot of times. And in this situation, it was hours. Now, you have this situation where you have a good pullback. And you can take the chance to trade this if you want. But as you can see, it's not nearly as lucrative as the trending market before it. Now, any counter trend trade in a strong trending market that you're looking to enter, you are taking a chance. It's just much better to go ahead and wait for the setup that's going to go with the market strength. Now, here you have what looks like should be a wonderful trade setup, but it is a few hours after you have all of this price action, and is during the time of day that you're not having much liquidity. So look to trade in the markets that's going to offer you the most liquidity. Otherwise, you just end up in a bunch of frustration. So this, if you entered at the end of this candle some hours later, you got a few pips before price then went back against you. So look to trade the most liquid times of the market day. Now, this was the other morning, and I did this on 3 different pairs. I woke up to 3 glorious, shiny, pink traps. Oh my word. So I bought into them. When I bought into this, didn't wait for the candle to close. It was a big, shiny, pink, glorious candle in my face. And I'll show you on the other 2 pairs where I bought. Pretty soon, I was just devastated. Had to cut all 3 of those positions and more than made the money back. But looking at the previous price action, which I really wasn't, I was just seeing the glorious pink shiny traps in front of me. and I got sucked in. So that's the thing, guys. When you get sucked into a bad trade, cut it quickly. But I mark these to show you what it is I'm looking for in a trending market. And this is where I got in on the wrong side of the trade and then had to get back in on the right side of the trade. But you see, I was more than able to make that money back, and it turned out to be a fantastic trading day. So I think I tripled the money that I lost on this day. So, like I said, it turned out to be a great day. But these are the kind of things that you are looking for in a trending market. You're looking for reversals going in harmony with that overall trend. So let's take a look at this in the opposite direction. So these I have, um, and I pulled these up. I cherry picked these. Well, three of them came from Friday, but the other two or three I hand picked and cherry picked them so I can show you what it is that I am talking about. So here, this is what you're looking for. Once you have an established trend, you are looking to trade the reversals in harmony with that trend. You can see how that pullback went, and this one lasted for an hour before price then went back in harmony with the trend. And you can see how much stronger the trades with the trend are. So you are looking for reversals in harmony with your trend. Here is another instance where you are looking to trade in harmony with that trend. And this was during that illiquid time of the market. But then you get back to this place where you have what looks like a really strong drop that's dominated by the bulls. And then price continues on in a bullish direction with a little noise in between. So the times that are the most illiquid in the market, where you're not going to have the strength during the time of accumulation, you're going to have a lot of noise in your price action. And now this, oh my word, this is glorious because you get the strong bearish domination that's pretty soon pierced by the bears, by the bulls, and they say we have this now. So I'm going to go ahead and go to a different chart. Now, this is that glorious pink candle that I woke up to in this pair. So I did it with three of them. I woke up to this glorious, beautiful pink shiny trick that collapsed into a bearish candle. And then you know what happened next. I actually took this back in reverse, knowing that pretty soon I would have to jump off of this. So I did that, jump back off, and every single time I traded the shorts in harmony with the trend, and it literally stayed in this for about 4 hours before it just let go. I also did it on this pair. Now this is the pair that I was actually woke up and I saw first. And the rest of them were doing the same thing. So I thought, oh, we're going to get a wonderful reversal here because it was at the tip top and it was beautiful. And sad for me, it came crashing down. So I had to wait for the pullback on this before I jumped off and then went in harmony with that overall trend. But this is the kind of thing that you are looking for to go in harmony with your trend. You are looking for these kind of reversals in harmony with your trend. Like I said, you can take the pullbacks if you like, but just know that the trades in harmony with your overall trend are going to produce the best results for you. Now, this was one where you are strongly trending in the market. And these are the ones I don't like because you don't get that good of a pullback. Because sometimes I trade the pullbacks as well, but sometimes you just have a market that is moving strongly in one direction. And you can see every attempt at counter trend trading this market ended up in a good stop out. counter trend trade. You may have gotten this one. It kind of rode for an hour, but you're not getting many pips in this hour. Look at this. You're getting a few pips before price comes back and totally dominates all of that price action. You have that little period of chop before price continues to follow in harmony with the trend strongly. So I want to warn you, during these times of chop, most of the time, and it's not always true, but most of the time, price is going to follow in harmony with that overall trend. So you're looking for situations like this where you have the strong push from the downside, pushing the market up, and then the next candle confirms it, and then you are going in harmony with that overall trend. What happens if you buy this candle and then the market comes back to close below it? And in this instant, you don't really have price coming to close below this candle. But what if you did? What if this price engulfed that candle and you entered on that candle? You simply cut it. You simply cut and wait for an opportunity to go back in harmony with the trend. Now, what if you cut it and then you decide that you're going to go short? Well, when the market shows you it no longer wants to go short, then you want to follow market strength. That's your job every day as a trader. As a trader, you are looking to follow the market strength. And I know it's not always easy, especially in times like this. But guys, you want to trade the most liquid markets. Years ago, I made a video showing that you have about the same number of bullish and bearish candles throughout your day. And as you can see, it's pretty much true. But you want to stay in harmony with the power. That's what you're looking for. And we often get faked out because we're trying to get in on the beginning of a new trend. But I'm going to say, quit trying to pick tops and bottom. There are times that you clearly have a top or clearly have a bottom. But don't spend most of your day trying to pick reversals to go the other way, because that's how we get gotten and that's how we get faked out. So we get into what looks like a really good reversal and then splat, and we don't know what happened. Just like in a situation like this. We're right here at these moving averages and we get what looks like, and it actually engulfs the previous candle's body, but pretty soon splat. So look to go in harmony with the power. So let's do a quick recap. So you are looking to trade in harmony with your trend. So you're looking for reversal candles in harmony with your trend. Quit trying to pick tops and bottoms, because you can see here you have a legitimate reversal candle that's pretty soon splatted out. And with me, that is the one that went splat for me the other day. But as soon as you see that you have lost your advantage, go ahead and cut that trade and go with the power. Also, one of the things that may be helpful is to ask yourself, where is price in relation to your 200 period? Now up here, you can see that this was above the 200 period, but look at the power in that. I'm sorry, starting to chase rabbits. But you want to look for reversals after you have an established trend. That's when your reversals are going to be the most effective, after you have an established trend. So here you're looking for many trends, many attempts to counter trend the trending market that you're in, and you're looking to go in harmony with that market. Let's see, is there anything else that I need to remind you of? And very, very important, not most important, but very important. After you get a good run in the market, all you're going to do is have price chopped like a food processor. Now I want to remind you, that with discipline, patience, and a good strategy, you can absolutely do this. You can be successful at Forex. Have an amazing pip filled trading life.